I'm sorry, what's that?
Nothing.
Oh,
I'll just go for it.
yeah, you're good. Don't worry. Hey, anyways, I was sitting here. Me and my son have been bird dogging and wrapped up one neighborhood that we're checking out. And then we decided to stop by because I have a couple new food park places and got some new trailers in one of my food parks. And what's so nice now is you guys know that I wrote the book, Wake Up and Smell the Real Estate, as a path for my kids to follow to become wealthy and just to do what I do. Well, so now I'm 61 and my youngest are 20 and one of my boys is now working with me. And we've already got a great deal. In fact, you can see the father and son investing. But you know, my son is now like the students in my mentorship is learning so much so fast that I'm just telling you, as a father, it's just a wonderful thing. You know, my son's got two older sisters. They've both been through college. In fact, I'm a grandpa now, as about 1 month ago, and you know, everything is I'm hitting these milestones and everything's coming together. But one of the greatest, best milestones for me is my son is got an interest in what I've been doing. He's been exposed to it his whole life, but now he's eating it up, and he's doing exactly what everybody else in the class does, and he's hungry to make money, and we've already got a deal that we'll be splitting $100,000 on for sure, and you'll see that. Then, in fact, there's a couple videos we got on FatherSon Investing. We just did part 3 today, and you'll just see. We just published part 3 today, but that thing, we're going to put that thing up, and it's going to sell, and everything goes away. I hope it goes. Then we'll be deferring those gains into another purchase. But this little piece of property you see me sitting on right here, you know, I've got basically 2 food parks within a large property here. But you know, there's always a story behind just about every property, everything I've ever purchased. There's always a story, right? But some are pretty interesting. My son was asking me about how now it's in the book. How I what was the term? What was the term on you were asking me earlier, son? About taking properties at auctions, taking properties at a certain thing, huh? Oh yeah, well, not kind of leapfrogging. Yeah, actually leapfrogging. That's a chapter in the book, and that actually applies. You're right. And see, this is what's so great. When I've got the mentees in my class are quickly becoming my colleagues. You know, they're very smart. In fact, many of them have already done so well with the stuff that they've done that they know more than a lot of the yo-yos out there that claim to know much more than they do. And but I've got people now in the class that have made more than $1 million, more than a couple million. It's really, really cool. But like this little property right here, this is a food park, and let's see, what do you got there? Gee, I wish you were with my dad. Well, hey, you know what? Here's the deal. It's really been cool because I'm glad I opened up the mentorship, because it's the success of the mentees that helped motivate my son. He started seeing how the money that was being made. He tuned into the channel. Most kids don't do what their dad did. I didn't do what my dad did, and most people don't. But it opened his eyes, and so thank you to my students that have been so successful. But it's wonderful because the students can answer questions for me now. I don't even have to say anything, and it happens in even when there'll be Q&A on different things, somebody will ask something, and one of the students will answer the damn question. Sometimes the question's irritating once in a while. But overall, it's really great. But I'm telling you, like this little piece of property I'm sitting on right here, the story behind this one was, this one went to a blind auction, and I bid on it, and I didn't get it. I got outbid, and then it went to blind auction again. And guess what? I didn't get it again. They're supposed to go back to full auction again, and you'll learn about this if you get in the mentorship. You'll learn more details. But it was by just doing a couple things, and that's one of the things I'm really good about, is taking property away from the guy that's in front of me, and you'll learn about that if you get in the mentorship. But this little property here, I paid $1,050,000 for it, and I mean, it's a gold mine. It's a gold mine. It makes a lot of money, and that's really how most of my properties are. I got so many properties now that. Oh, hey Robert, how you doing, buddy? Good to see you in here, man. Appreciate all the comments you've been making here lately. And I keep telling you, I want you to email me, and there's a good reason for that. So please do me a favor, Robert, email me right now, Tom at FlipAnything USA. I got a little surprise for you. And Robert, who just commented in here, Robert, he's been like totally like just totally in the mentorship in a big way in Portugal. And he's on par with my millionaires. That the money goes a lot further there, and so but he's really been killing it. And I got other people in other countries that are in the mentorship, and it's just like I say, it's just really cool. I've been doing this for 42 years, and when you're doing something that long, so aggressively and assertively, you'll have experiences that nobody else will ever have, or that you'll only have one time in a lifetime. But when you have a mentorship and you have all these students, now the chances of that happening, that situation happening again, that you know a lot about, but it only happened once, the chances of that coming up are much greater, because you might have a couple hundred people that now, chance, it's all numbers, right? That's what I love about real estate and making money in general. It's just math. It's just math. And but I'll tell you, it's wonderful, because I'm teaching my son to become rich on real estate, and he's already watched me do it through his lifetime. I was rich before he was born, but I'm a lot richer now since he was born 20 years ago. But I know a lot of you guys, you want to make money, you want to see a pathway to retirement, put your kids through school. But I'll tell you what, if you got more than 20 grand, for sure. If you got more than 20 grand, if you got $1 million, it didn't go very far. But if you got that kind of money, self-employed, and you're smart, take my mentorship survey. I only let smart people in the class. And people say, oh, I'm so busy. Listen, everybody in my class is busy. Everybody in my class is a go-getter. Everybody in my class is hard-working. They're not lazy. That's why they have this side hustle called real estate. But if you fall into that class, you're a dad. Listen, I'm sensitive to you dads and moms, but particularly you dads. I am one. You want to do the best you can for your family, but if you're successful already and you got a good brain, get in the mentorship. That's where you belong. I have the best and brightest. There's a lot of this sub 2 stuff, and I get some of these guys, and no offense to Base Morby, but he's got some really juvenile students, and I don't even have patience for that kind. These kids wouldn't even qualify to be in the class because they have like a cult-like obsession, and they don't understand what's important. And they don't, and in fact, somebody was in one of my webinars the other day, and he said, well, is it okay if I have another mentor? And I go, dude, we're not married. Do whatever you want. I said, you're here to learn from me. And I said, if you think you can get something from somebody else, then go get it. Listen, that's why I don't stick with just one agent or one broker or anything else. But keep your options open. But seriously, sincerely, if you've got over 20,000 or 40 or 50,000, and I have no interest in your cash, trust me, I only get paid for the job, which is mentoring and giving you guidance so that you do make money. Get in the mentorship, or apply to it. I don't accept everybody. You can't just sign up. A lot of fake gurus. Anybody can go in, sign up, and then they have a team of salespeople that get maybe 30% of whatever they can get out of you. I don't have that. I'm the only one you talk to get in my mentorship. I don't have salesmen over-promising and under-delivering. I screen everybody. Robert wrote, living again with 43 years old, new life. That's awesome. I love it. Yeah, so Robert, he's a cop in Portugal. And here's Mike. Mike says, in a sea of experts polluting the investing water, Tom, you're the real deal. And now that's Mike. And listen, I know Mike. Mike's in my class. He's a go-getter. He got 3 houses. Got another deal not long after that. And guess what? He spent over $30,000 with another guy. Told me that he learned more in the first week of my class than he did in the entire program that he'd been in. And so that's the kind of stuff that I hear regularly. You can't replace experience. You just can't. You can't even fake it. I mean, you can write down something. You can copy what somebody's written. That's not mentorship. A course isn't going to do you any good. You need somebody that's got your back. You need customer service. I call it critical support. When you get in, first of all, I'll teach you how to hunt, basically. And when you get something on the line or on the hook or in your sights, whatever you want to call it, then you say, hey, Tom, man, I'm this close. What do I do? In fact, I just had a call earlier and just got it signed. Congrats. I won't say his name. He's very cryptic, as am I. But he just got something for about $100,000 under market just now. And this is a text and a phone call that I had an hour ago. And that's what I love about my class is I've just got people that are go-getters, smart, many self-employed, people that already own 10, 20 properties, and some that own just one, and some that have never owned. I got Shane out there. I got to interview Shane. I got to do that this week. Shane, 7 months. Just kind of what I'd say, somewhat of an average guy. But above average smarts, man. He's got his 3rd deal. He's made over 118 or roughly 108,000 first 2 deals. Got another deal right now. He's going to make over $100,000 on it. So let's see where the 3. How do I get into your mentorship? I've been in oil and gas for 27 years. Just got real estate broker's license in Michigan. Michigan you can be a real estate broker. Yeah, listen. Subscribe right now, number 1, and then just go to my channel and go to FlipAnythingUSA.com and fill out the mentorship survey in the upper right-hand corner. Fill out you'll see there's a button. Click on that. I have a webinar this Thursday. You can also shortcut it if you can just click on the webinar, fill that part out, click out the mentorship survey, and then we'll have a call. But fill that out, number 1. As long as you got to have some cash. A lot of people, I don't get it. They don't. Listen, if you're 30 years old and you haven't figured out how to save, 10, 20, 30, 40, 100,000, I mean, you got problems. You got to get some skills or get some discipline. So, I mean, I'm not a hand holder, and I'm not a babysitter. I'm someone that will tell you straight, and that's what you want. You just want somebody that will tell you straight what you should do, what you shouldn't do, and demonstrate to you. And I demonstrate to you what I've done. This property right here, this thing here is this is one of many gold mines that I have. And I show you. I take you through. I show you how I made my first million. Show you how I made tens of millions since. I talk about this property, and there's so many properties around me. I call them barbells because that's what it looks like. So listen, Where 3, I'm sensitive to guys like you that want things, that want to do better. And you can do a hell of a lot better. So go fill out that mentorship survey, and anybody watching, go fill out the webinar, fill out the mentorship survey, number 1, and order the book. I hate it when somebody fills out my mentorship survey and they said they haven't ordered the book. You just order it, and then you can say, yes, I've got the book, because you have it on order. Real quick here, and then I'm going to wrap up here. Me and my son, we got some to-go food from one of my new awesome Indian food trailers. That's great, buddy. So listen, Where 3, write me tonight, and if you want, I'll even have a quick call with you tonight. Jonathan, hey Tom, question, I'm 23, still saving money. Would you recommend that I wait before joining your mentorship? Okay, Jonathan, I got to talk to you about that personally. Listen, if you don't have any money, if all you had is enough money to pay for the course, and believe me, I can give the course away to some people, and I don't give it away to anybody, but I can afford to do it for next to nothing. I can charge a lot, and I've done both. But what I'm saying is, fill out the mentorship survey, because that'll tell me what I need to know about you, Jonathan, and that'll let me know just the best advice I can give you. I can give you way better advice if I know just a little bit more about you, okay? I can't just say you're 23 and I don't know how much money is saved. But I can tell you there's a lot of vultures out there. They'll tell you, oh yeah, get in. Doesn't matter if you have money. Go borrow money from your mom. Go run your credit card up. I won't do that. If you can't afford to pay cash to be in my class, you're not in. Go figure out how to make money. In fact, I had a guy tonight that asked me, and he's in Michigan, by the way. And he wanted to get in the class, and he says, well, honestly, he goes, I think I'm undercapitalized. And we talked, and I said, yeah, you are. And so, but, I said, look, you got some things going, we'll make it happen. But you got to, you need to make a little more money. You got to get that figured out. Damiru, okay, yeah. Yeah, this is some sort of egg Indian food. It's not exactly veg. All right, man. Hey, guys, I'm going to go, but I love vada pav bhaji, and we got some other stuff I've never had in here. Hey, please hit that subscribe button. Really helps the channel a lot if you hit that subscribe button. And comment often. I appreciate it. And Robert in Portugal, please email me right now, and I'll follow back to you immediately. You're going to be very happy. So please write me, Tom at FlipAnything USA, and everybody else in here, take that mentorship survey. Don't waste time. It's the worst thing you can do is waste time. And I'm not talking about getting in my class or getting anybody that wants money from you, just run, okay? But I'm here to help, right? You don't see me collaborate with a lot of people because so many people are really all about taking money from the YouTubers, and I'm not that guy. So we'll see y'all later. Take care. Hit that subscribe.